pick one piece and move your 90, because you can know 90 for 1, right? And there's your new translation. Cool? This is better. Yeah. I'm Aaron Verge. I'm principal of Upper Musquodoboit Consolidated School. We have a total population of 30 students, 30 wonderful students. Our motto is that we're a small school with big spirit, and our students exemplify that every day. One of the things we do a little differently is guided math. Guided math still falls within the 3-part, the mini lesson piece, but what guided math allows us to do is to allow students to have time for independent work, to explore through games, to journal, but most importantly, have 20 minutes every class of uninterrupted small group instruction with their teacher.
And there's your easy prediction. If you find the patterns, remember math is all about patterns, then you'll be able to easily find a pattern there.
In my experience, I have found that students seeking help is competitive. The student who's the loudest or comes to the teacher the most often or who needs the most help oftentimes monopolizes the teacher's time. And so there's a large population of students that we're not addressing their needs, we're not identifying their needs. And guided math, the stations that we use, helps to address that. And basically the students rotate through a number of stations, a number of activities set up for their ability level, grade level, and challenge level.
It's time to switch, guys.
There's a visual timer, so students know how much time is left or when it's getting time to switch.
We have 4 stations that they go through daily. One station is Prodigy Station, so we do a lot of Prodigy math, which is a great game that I can control from my computer, and I can see the work that they are doing, so I know what they might need more work on or what they've really excelled in. And then they move on to the next, so they'll have a chance to do their mental math or math journals. 20 minutes there, and then they will move from there and do independent work, and then they also get 20 minutes of guided time with me. And then they could say, now you need to do a mirror image. It works really nicely because we have only about 4 students in each group. I feel like the students are taking control of what they're learning, and they are bringing it to me and asking me for what they need.
I think it's really important because if you don't understand a part, say if I didn't know about the coordinates we're doing, I could, at guided time, I could go to her and she could explain it to me and help me on it.
She gets to see how much, like, what we need to work on and stuff.
I feel like it's really important to have one-on-one time with a teacher. Like, sometimes I don't understand stuff, and when I have the one-on-one time with the teacher, she helps me understand it more.
I've been just looking for new ways to tackle the same old problem. We have moved towards a constructivist approach, but math didn't seem to change. Math was the same model that it has always been. Universal Design for Learning tells us that by removing obstacles and providing equal opportunity for every student, that you will see gains.
So this is money to help us with our mental math that we're doing up here.
All the manipulatives are open to everybody, so everybody's using the things and nobody's getting singled out.
I'm a more hands-on person, so I like it because I get a chance to I can understand what's happening with all the manipulatives.
When you're by yourself, you can just make groups and talk to your group members that are in your group. And if they get stuck, they can ask you. If you get stuck, you can ask them.
So what I like about it is that you all get your individual time to do your own things.
I am a lot more confident than I would have been if I was at another school who didn't do this.
I think I really felt proud about it was when I had my first substitute come in, and they were able to let the kids run it, and they came back and said, this is such a great way to do math. So I think that's where I felt most proud of them and of me and of the school and of the whole system that we had set up. Yeah.
I see students that are excited about math. Our grade 6 test scores showed that every student in the class met benchmark this year, which is a tremendous success.
I'll never go back to doing math the way that I was introduced to doing it. This is so much better.
I'm confident about myself.
Makes me feel pretty good how we're all get to move around and do stuff that you don't normally do in your classroom.
I feel like that's the thing that makes me not like school a lot. Just sitting in a chair and not being able to like move around while I'm doing stuff.
I encourage you to take risks. I encourage you to try. It's the only way there's change happens.
Like in the real world, you'd be trying to figure out like, what is the measurement of this? But if you learn math, you'd know the measurements and stuff. Math is very important to me.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Boyd.
You're welcome.